Everybody, and welcome to my channel. It's Kristy here. I wanted to come on and we are going to do our August calendar. If you don't know anything about it, go and have a look at my first video for January. It's a calendar that I've been making from the beginning of the year, and it's not anything to do with dates, it's just a month of the year. So August is, let me have a look, hexagons. So we are in the middle of doing hexagons. Now, a long time ago, I made this. I think I made it about, 5 years ago, and it's just been hanging around and hanging around. But unfortunately, it's too big for my project, but I would love for it to go on a piece of something or other later on. So this gets me to do my page. So this is August. I've made some hexagons, and I've already had pre-hexagons made up. There's got some hexagons here that are already sort of pre-cut. And these ones I've had for years as well, so I've got to do something with those. Now, hexagons, you can get iron-on hexagons, which you just put these on the back of these, iron them on, and I think that's it. You can get paper hexagons like that. You can make your own hexagons out of cardboard, or you can get your own template, a plastic one, which I don't have here at the moment, but you can get your own plastic template and in all different sizes. So what have I decided to do? Well, I've got some hexagons. I'm not quite sure how I'm going to put them down. I think I might just randomly put them around. And here's the beautiful hexagon that Chris made for us on our retreat. And then I put that one there, but I don't know if I like it. It's not quite the right colour, but I have to wonder whether it actually matters, because I'm just doing the prompt, which is hexagons. So these baby hexagons I did the other day, and so I'll just put them down here randomly, I think. These do have the papers in, but I'm not taking them out. I will show you what they are. Where are they? These are Sue Daily English paper piece, a 1/4 inch hexagon. So that's what they are there. So it's a bit tight to pull them out. So I might just randomly put them down. I don't actually know. But this is the one I was going to show you. If you were to get this size or cut one out yourself and use it as a template, I just stuck it on there with a bit of glue. And all I'm going to do now is cut along the seam where it is to make the shape of the hexagon. Move that out the way. I really should have something else under there. I know, I'll just get something, one moment. Doesn't matter if this gets a bit, if it's got glue on it or something. Now I'm just using a bit of heart glitter glue because I find it sticks better. Just a little bit of glue on the sides. And what you want to do is fold over your edges very carefully. I sometimes just go straight over to the opposite side and then put that in, but then you might need a bit of glue. So there's 2 sides to go. Wipe a bit of glue on there, that side, and then fold that side in. Now, and there we have it. And sometimes I like to put a peg, not a peg, a clip, just on the hexagon itself in a part where it just holds it on for about 2 minutes. So what I'm thinking I could do is, I still don't really like that. I have other hexagons made up. I have this one here. That's quite pretty, isn't it? Let's try and find a thing for that. And that only just fits in. So what I could do is slightly cut off. Now if you do it, you've got to do it to all 4 sides. I mean, not 4, 5 sides. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yep. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 sides. I never know. I don't know my sizes for hexagons. I just know it's a hexagon. Right. And so that fits in there just that little bit snugly better. I think I just made that word up. All right. We are going to do the same, just a little drizzle of glue. Don't need to stitch it. It's not going to be a piece. I'm going to be quilting it, so it won't matter. Let's get that off there. Let's bring back my mat. I should get a plastic mat, but this will do for now. What I am going to do is just go to the opposite side, I think. Just try and get it a bit straight. All I can hear is those doggies barking. There must be a bit of excitement going on, and that as well. So you can see the process. Don't make it too difficult for yourself. Whatever's easiest. If you want to stitch, go ahead and stitch. I've just remembered I need to take out the paper, don't I? Especially for the big ones. Do you know what? Maybe I won't take out the papers because it's not going to be a piece. Does this one come out? I think this has been stitched into the paper. Yeah, it has. That one can come out if it wishes. This one can stay in here with the paper, and this one. It's just, I don't know why that one's a bit curved. Maybe it's my gluing. That will do. You can't see what I'm doing, but I'm going to move my mat now. Of course, everything falls off, doesn't it? Right. Maybe I'll have that in the centre. And this can be something to go around. What else have I got here? No, they're big. What I do have is, I can go there like that. What I do have is some printouts from Christine on her channel. She was doing with YouTube with Create and Craft with Christine. She was doing an outer and an inner, and she's doing at the moment hexagons as a quilt. So I have started, but I haven't finished. Oops, sorry. What you could do is, these are some pictures that she put on there, and I made, this is some pictures here with a friction pen. I don't think these are going to fit as a teapot. A little duckling she had on one of her pages. So you could potentially put one of those in the middle and have smaller hexagons all around it, which is probably what I might want to do. Well, that would look quite nice, I think, but we'll see. I haven't made up my mind. But I think I'm going to stick with what I had. It's just all about hexagons. So I'm just going to randomly put these ones around. I thought about making hexagons for the name up there, but no, it won't fit. So I'll just put these around, try to separate them a bit. I need another pink one. What have I done? I've made 3 and 3. Okay, that's all right. That one can probably just go up there in the corner. I don't think I've made it. Oh no, I did make one more, was that other one that I was showing you. And it's, where is it? There it is. Silly Billy. Now I've lost the other one. It's flown the coop. Probably gone on the floor. Oh, there's one. There's a hexagon on the floor. All right. Just randomly put them anywhere. And I'm just going to stitch those down. So I'll be back when I've stitched those down and we can talk about the name, August. I finished my hexagons and I've done some French knots here and some weaving. I'll bring you up closer. And I've also drawn on a hexagon with two little flowers. So I'm just about to do the August name. I think I'm a little bit crooked. Just let me straighten you up. There we go. So all I'm doing is a stem stitch over the letters. I like to turn mine upside down. So how have you been? I've been well. Been watching the Olympic Games for the Commonwealth Olympic Games here. Haven't watched it all, but I've watched a few things, so it was quite good. I think it was more the swimming. So all I'm doing is a little stem stitch. I've been busy helping out the family. Everyone has been sick last week. Not everybody, but my husband and my daughter were sick. So I had to help my daughter because she lives on her own in her house, but she just was too sick to be on her own. So she had to come over to home. And I had to look after her with the dogs. We're going off to a place called Jurien Bay next weekend, or this weekend, I should say. That's looking good. Now this is a variegated yarn which I got from Embroiderers Guild, and it's an anchor, and you can see how variegated and short and quick, I should say, the colours change, and I really like that. So I'll be definitely looking out for some more variegated anchor cottons. Thank you for all your lovely comments about the retreat that I went on. I really appreciate that, and hopefully you were inspired by probably making a sea basket or a rice bag, something to do with the ocean. If you're looking for a bit of fabric or something, I have bits and pieces left over. Now this stem stitch is probably one of my favourite stitches because I find it so easy just to do it, and I don't have much thought into it. So I'm just going to come up here and go across. I do have my backing ready to go, so it will be just this little typewriter. I think it will match, and these look like little hexagon shapes a little bit. Just going to tuck that down under there. It's a little bit crooked, but hey, nothing's perfect in this world. So we will just continue on. If it really bothers me, I would pull it out. It'd have to be really crooked for me to have it changed. I've just recently had some new subscribers onto my channel, so welcome. And if there's anything you'd like to see, go back and have a look at my videos from past videos, and they should be catalogued in certain titles. Like I've got a playlist for the Roxy girls. I don't always do their prompts, but I've got a playlist for Kristy Makes, and it's basically things that I make under that name, and then all the projects that I'm done with Sally and Christine has done. I've done some projects with her, and gosh, I can't actually remember, but I think I've got quite a few. So it's nice to go back and have a look at all the older videos. I looked back and myself not long ago and realised what I had made. So this is going to take a while, so I probably won't sit here with you the whole time and do this. What does that look like? Oh, that doesn't look too bad. Just stretch it out a little bit. So I will finish August, and then I will come back and see you again in a minute. So here is my August calendar finished with all the lovely little hexagons, the French knots. There's weaving one here. This is a tiny little flower one, and the rest are just little tiny Liberty or just general fabric pieces. I've stitched this one with short and long stitch. So I want to thank you very much for watching, And if you're new to my channel and you've not seen this, head on over to my playlist and you will see a project 2026. Thanks for watching. See you next month.